All right, guys, government shutdown is looming. Let's get it.
President Trump has agreed to a last-minute sit-down with top Democrat leaders Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer ahead of unexpected redo of the Senate vote tonight to avert a government shutdown.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries is the leaders of the Democrat Party. Oh, my God.
The purpose of the meeting is so that the president can assemble the four leaders, the two top leaders in both chambers, to come in and have this discussion. If Chuck Schumer decides and Hakeem Jeffries, Democrats, decide to shut the government down, he's responsible for determining which services are essential, which employees are essential. And that's a big task. It's a burden that can easily be avoided if the Democrats will just apply common sense and do the right thing.
Joining us now to react is Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs. Congressman,
I don't know if Democrats can use common sense and do the right thing. That's very questionable to me. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments?
And there are still a few issues on the table, but what are the main issues that need to be resolved at that meeting in order to avert a shutdown?
Well, basically, the Democrats have said they're going to vote no, and they want to actually restore health care to illegal aliens. What? So that's a big deal. That's a lot of money, and it's something that's antithetical to actually most Americans right now. So that's a big issue. That's their biggest issue right now.
They want to restore health care to illegal immigrants. This is what the Democrats are willing to go to war for. They're willing, they want to restore health care to illegal immigrants, and they're willing to hold up the entire populace of America that actually live here. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
And the Republicans passed it out of the House, the CR already, and it passed. It didn't pass out of the Senate, but all Republicans voted for it. So it just needs a few Democrats to come over and vote for it. And right now, the Democrats are trying to leverage everything they can, but they're the ones who are going to cause a shutdown. I got to tell you.
Congressman, what do you think the outcome of this meeting will be?
Well, I think the president's going to tell them, you have military people that we want to make sure everybody gets funded. You have to make sure that federal employees get funded, and they'll be the ones that are going to stop that funding. They're the ones, as Speaker said, they'll be actually stopping and determining who is non-essential, because non-essential people can get terminated or not be paid and sent home.
We've seen this movie before. It feels like we've done this dance every year, maybe multiple times per year. But my question for you, Congressman, is does this time feel different? Because the layperson watching from afar, it feels like the parties are so entrenched this time. And Chuck Schumer is so gun shy from caving the last time that it feels like the parties are not backing down, and we could be installed,
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. And the last time that this happened, and Chuck Schumer actually, I wouldn't say he backed down. I mean, he avoided a government shutdown. I don't particularly think in Chuck Schumer in a positive light. However, I don't think there was anything wrong with his decision last time to keep the government open. In this particular situation, the Democrats are so butthurt, they probably don't want to work with anybody. And who's really going to get hurt here? The American freaking people, man. That's why their approval rating is in the freaking trash, man.
Line for a very long shutdown. What do you say to that?
Well, you're right. We actually do an average of 5 continuing resolutions every year for the last 20 years. That's ridiculous, of course. But I think I would say that the Democrats, it seems performative on the part of the Democrats. And I'll tell you why. It's because I think that the shoe's on the other foot now. They're the ones that are going to be the ones blamed for the shutdown. They know they're going to be blamed for the shutdown. And I would say that you might get a 3 to 7 day shutdown. And then they come to the table and say, okay, we're just going to do it. Because in reality, what the Republicans have done is they've said, we're going to give you 7 weeks. We can continue to do the appropriations process during that 7 weeks. We can continue to negotiate, but give us 7 weeks. And the Democrats are saying, we don't want that. We want everything right now. And I think that that's performative on the part of the Democrats, and they'll cave ultimately.
Interesting.
You alluded to it, but Democrats are their demands all center around health care. Can you explain in layman's terms what they're hoping to achieve?
Right.
Yeah, what they really want is they want to go back and keep the Obama era, all the funding that was supposed to be temporary due to COVID. So they want to keep all of that, which included giving money to illegal aliens, basically anybody you could make up to $600,000 a year and get subsidies and free benefits for healthcare. That's about $1.5 trillion cost.
Unbelievable, man.
And that's their main ask.
It is unbelievable to me that Democrats are willing to shut the freaking government down because you know why? They want health care for illegal immigrants. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. See you guys on the next one.